Coming up on this episode of the Paranormal Broadcast. Rendlesham, Todmorden, Broadhaven. These are the locations of perhaps the most famous UFO sightings and incidents which have taken place in the UK. Do a quick search and you'll find plenty of articles and information about them. There is another startling incident which is rarely mentioned and which forms the backdrop to this episode. I am referring to what took place at Cobbington Woods in 1977. If you're not familiar with this incredible event, then don't worry. Here's a brief synopsis of what happened nearly 50 years ago.
Cobbington Woods straddles the Welsh Marches in the county of Shropshire and today covers an area of around 1,000 acres. It is an ancient woodland and consists of a mixture of native broadleaf trees as well as some conifers. For centuries there have been stories of strange things occurring deep within this extensive tract of green, things which often refuse to be explained by rational scientific argument. The incident, which took place in the autumn of 1977, is just one example of the wood's mysterious reputation. Around a dozen children from Chelbury Wells Primary School were on a weekend camping trip organised and supervised by two teachers, Tony Dayton and Matthew Weston. The party had spent the day hiking, sketching wildlife and identifying trees and birds. By early evening they were deep in the woods where they made camp. It had been a tiring day and everyone was asleep in their tents by 9:30 that night. It was around 11:30 that the two teachers were woken by a bright light shining into their tent. They both went to investigate and found that their whole camp was illuminated by the light, and its source appeared to be from somewhere deeper in the woods. They were surprised that none of the children had been woken by the light, but on checking the other tents, they were horrified to discover that all 12 children were missing. Unsurprisingly, panic quickly took hold of the teachers. They began searching the area, hoping to locate the children in their care. At this point, according to Dayton, the white light was replaced by a much dimmer cluster of lights that glowed red, blue and green. They appeared to dart about the trees in several directions. Luckily, the children were quickly located. They were all stood in various places about the camp, frozen like statues as if in a trance. Thankfully, the children were all unharmed and had no lasting physical injuries.
Some experts have explained what happened as nothing more than a group hallucination by the children, brought on by the excitement of their unusual surroundings and the fatigue of the day's events. At least two young boys claim to have seen a faceless humanoid type of being in a shiny metallic suit. This has often been explained away as nothing more than a fire patrol suit that had been left in the area after the monstrously hot summer earlier that year. The two teachers, Dayton and Weston, have always refused to speak about what their experiences were that day, although some of the children have spoken out over the years. Ufologist Helen Knapp has written a book about the whole event and it is well worth reading. So, Cobbington Wood has a reputation for being a mysterious place with a history of possible UFO activity. Therefore, when my contacts at the Paranormal and Alien Investigation Network tipped me off that something very unusual had recently been sighted there, I knew I had to get in the van and take a drive to Shropshire and investigate Cobbington Woods. Here's what I found. So here we are, it's early morning and we're in Cobbington Woods. Our contact from PAIN, the Paranormal and Alien Investigation Network, has told us that there's some sort of alien artefact or object in these woods. I don't have exact coordinates, but I believe we are somewhere close by. So let's go and find this alien artefact. Okay, so I think we found the object. It's just over that way. It looks like it's a sphere of some sort, silver in colour. I don't know exactly, but we're going to get a little bit closer now and hopefully get a better look. Come on. It's over there. I don't know if you can hear it as well, but there's a very, very low humming noise. You probably can't pick it up. I think it might be coming from the sphere, but I'm not sure. I think we're going to try and get a little bit closer.
Are you okay? Speak to me.
Hello. Are we okay? What happened?
You just went down. Are you feeling alright?
No, not really. I think we should go.
Yeah, I think we need to sit you down.
Yeah. What day is it?
Saturday.
What year?
Oh god, yeah, let's get you home. How are you feeling?
Alright. I'm not really sure what happened. I had this incredible blinding light for a second and then that was it, and then I woke up and you were looking at me. I don't know, but I just felt like we had to get out of there, you know. And then you went back and the ball had gone, hadn't it?
Yeah, I'd left the camera, so I had to go back and it had gone.
Don't know. I'll have to speak to the people at Payne and let them know what's happened.
It is weird. What did it look like it was made from, do you think?
It's hard to tell. It's sort of this just silvery... I couldn't tell at all, really.
And that hum. I've never heard anything like that.
No, it was awful. Well, we better get going. Got a long drive ahead of us now, haven't we? I think we'll stop off somewhere and get a bite to eat.
Yeah, I think we definitely need at least a cheese toastie.
Oh yeah, come on. Don't worry, I have made a full recovery since my experience in Cobbington Woods. If you would like to find out more information about some of the mysterious things that have happened there, then why not have a look at this magazine, The Case File of Cobbington Wood, available at occulteriaofalbion.co.uk. I think this whole incident shows just how dangerous it can be as a paranormal investigator, and I'd really appreciate it if you would like to support me in my work. Just go to patreon.com/occulteria. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on the Paranormal Broadcast.